Hi, this is Ryan Brandenburg from Barletta Boat Company. We're out here on beautiful Lake Havasu in Arizona, and we are with boat brokers at the boat show here, and we're on a Barletta L25 UC. It is our luxury class pontoon. It's a 25-foot boat, LOA of 27.5 feet. We're going to take you through it real quick and show you some of the features and what makes this boat really special here on the water. All right, we're at the helm of the Barletta L25 UC, and what's really special about our helm is a couple things that we really, in the design process, felt that other people are missing the boat, as I say. On one is our luxurious high back chair, super soft, luxury. The nice thing about what we have done with our helm that nobody else in the industry really does is give people leg room. We fitted our boat for assuming that there's some tall people that drive boats. So we wanted to give them leg room. A lot of times you're sitting in a helm, your knees are right up here knocking. I'm 5'8", which isn't very tall, and my knees are still right up here. Get very comfortable, lean back, full tilt, swivel chair, slide forward, backward, full tilt steering wheel. Again, ultra comfortable. When you get in a car, you want to be comfortable, the same as in your boat. Too many times on a helm in a boat, we felt that people just weren't very comfortable. They're smashed in, they're driving like this. We want to give people a ton of leg room, full tilt, and the comfort that you really need in a car. If you come around here and actually look at the helm, you'll see it's very, very elegant, very modern looking, very simple and sleek is what we call it, okay? So it's a simple, sleek, modern elegance is what we want. 7-inch touchscreen Simrad is standard on our L-class boats. Upgraded leather steering wheel, premium sound system, sub and amp is all standard, smart gauges. With our Mercury engines, we have digital throttle, anything above 200 horsepower, so you have so it's fly-by-wire with power steering and hydraulics, which is a really nice feature. Again, so just very, very elegant, very comfortable, very modern, and very sleek is what we're trying to get out of it. And again, the easiest way to experience it is to come down to the lake, sit in one of these, you feel like you're in a luxury vehicle. So one of the special things about our helm that we do on every single Barletta, and it's just been a huge hit for us, and it really draws attention to the boat, is simply this. Put a dog dish on it, furry friend comes on the lake with you. So many people want their dog out on the lake, having fun for the Saturday, kids playing. Put the dog dish on here, it's really special. Come down and check it out and bring your furry friend with you. Alright, this is our 25 UC. UC stands for Ultra Lounge with a co-captain chair. As you can see the co-captain chair here. But what's really special about the Ultra Lounge that's different from anybody else in the industry is everyone has some version. Everybody has some version of an Ultra Lounge. They call it a swing back or whatever they might call it. Ours is really special. So as the boat's in motion, you're sitting here, you're riding, you're keeping everybody in the boat. And that's really the big key for us, was we wanted to keep everybody in the boat. That way, conversation, drivers here, co-captain sitting here, we can still have conversations and talk. Very simply put, then you park the boat, you're sitting at the sandbar, you're doing whatever you're doing, you simply roll it forward like this. Now I can lounge facing backwards. I can watch people with our huge aft deck that we have on our Barletta. People are diving in the water, they're sitting on the raft. Sorry, I can't do that too.
That's fine.
Simply put, once you park the boat, it's real simple. You just roll this forward. Now you can lounge facing backwards. This is where all the kids are diving off, playing, getting on their rafts, floating in the water. And as an adult or a parent or even kids, you can lay out here, get some sun, but still have every access here. With the huge aft deck back here, this makes this whole area sort of the back porch of your house. We wanted to really use the back end of the boat. So many times on a pontoon, you climb up that ladder out of the water and there's nowhere to go. You're sitting in the back struggling to spin around people, getting on and off the boat. So we want to give people space. And this is just a huge area right here as you're lounging facing backwards. What's really special about the Ultra Lounge is with a simple pickup here, don't edit that. Simple pickup there, now we've got a full sun lounge, okay? Full sun pad layout, do whatever you want. We've had people put tents on them and camp out on them. It's a really cool feature. No one's turns into a full bed like this. And then simple, again, pop these up. Now you've got storage back there, but you can lounge facing backwards. This is independent, so I can lay down or sit all the way up and read. Someone can lounge a little bit, sort of that multi-choice option there that you can have. So again, full Ultra Lounge sunbed. We'll make it very simple. Come back over. Simply lift up, now you're back in the lounge position. Roll it forward this way, now I can sit facing this way. Very easy to use, very simple, but so many options. It has the most options in the industry as far as what we can actually do with the Ultra Lounge. One of the nice things about the Barletta L25 UC, and it's standard on all our L-class boats, is our power bimini. With a push of a button, the bimini goes up and down. On this, with the Ultra Launch, nice features, you can turn it almost into a sun canopy, a little sunshade action there, or you put it all the way down, put it all the way up, either or, trailer position, whatever. It's all by a touch of a button. So when you're talking about luxury, push of a button, power bimini standard on every single Barletta L-Class and E-Class Barletta pontoon. One of the nice things about the Barletta L-Class is the storage, the features of the storage. Underneath all of our seats, our storage is drainable and vented, so that way if you get some water in there, some towels that sit there for a week, they're not gonna be horrible for you. The nice thing about our seats is this: they can open for very quick access right here, or you have the bell crank hinges that actually open all the way. That way when you have your big bags full of shoes or an anchor or something like that, you have full access. And again, you can see it, they're drainable, so if you get water down there, they drain, and it's vented, so you get full dry storage. Nice thing about all of our seats and a super ultra soft Luce vinyl is every single seating position has a USB port. You can keep those cell phones charged up or iPads or whatever you need out on the water so you don't lose touch with everybody else. Sometimes people like to lose touch with you, but you want to keep those cell phones charged. And every single seat has a USB port for charging 2 cell phones. On the front bench seats, we have armrests, which are super nice. So as you're sitting up here lounging, I got my armrest here. If you want it, if you don't, you can simply put it back up, sit here. One of the features about our L-Class boats that we felt was really super important about every single pontoon is when we're out here cruising around, we're lounging, we're on the water, most people like to have themselves a cocktail, iced tea, lemonade, or whatever they're drinking. There's 18 standard cup holders on this boat. They fit Yetis, they fit all the big tumblers that people use these days. So on this boat, there's 18 cup holders, 2 at pretty much every seating position, so it's really nice for you as you're cruising across the water. Boat Brokers here in Lake Havasu brings in all their pontoons with, or tri-toons I should say, with in-floor storage. So in-floor storage, super large hatch. It's 6 feet front to back. It's fully vented and has a bilge. So if you do get water down there, same things as the seats. If you do get water down there, very nice to keep it dry and tight there. But again, super huge door, gas shock, so it doesn't go flopping all over the place, and a ton of storage. You can fit some. One thing that's standard on all the Barletta pontoons is the aft deck. We do an extended aft deck. It's a standard on our boat. Most pontoon brands will give you an option of that. Some don't even give you an option. The nice thing about this is all this space. I can fit 4 or 5 people back here. Got a nice little ski tow bar here. You can pull tubers, skiers, wakeboarders, whatever you want to do. It's a heavy duty. Standard on all the L-Class boats are fender holders. What's nice about that is you can put your fenders there. That way they're not rolling around the bottom of your boat or taking up space underneath your seats. So you put your fenders in there, you got a ton of space. Very nice here, central fueling station. This is where you actually fill the boat, so you can come up to any side at a marina or a dock or anything like that. You're not limited to one side or the other. So a true center fill station. And the other nice thing about our aft deck is it sort of brings you some protection here from the engine. So as kids are running around here, they're diving off. You don't have to worry about them stepping down in here because you got this nice ski tow bar sort of protecting it, and the aft deck sort of brings the engine in a little bit. Just a really nice feature. Thing I'm stepping on over here, in-floor storage over here also. Again, it's vented and does have a bilge pump in it. This is sized for a Yeti cooler, one of those nice soft 18 size packs. You throw it down there, throw a little bit of ice down there, throw the bilge on, it drains everything out for you. So again, as you're floating on the water in your raft over here, you're tied up to your boat, you reach in, you grab your iced tea, your lemonade, or your beer, or whatever you want. It's just nice, easy, sort of outside space for you outside your pontoon. All right, again, outside an L23 UC, at the boat show here in Lake Havasu. I'm going to talk about a little bit of the construction of the Barletta, the Luxury Series, and what it brings to the table. One, if you look at the rail package, it's ultra modern, very nice lines, smooth, curved, and it just looks good in the water. It looks modern. A lot of pontoon brands have sort of the same look they've always had, and what we want is a very sleek, modern look to it. So that's what we did with this. Stainless steel house lights, standard on our boats. Ultra bright LEDs for your port and starboard, and then docking lights. Down here, if you look at the construction, heavy duty wave tamers. Everything that we do at Barletta is heavy duty. Everything is probably a little bit over engineered, we would say. So extra duty heavy wave tamers. I can actually stand on this and actually not have anything happen. If you go to a lot of other brands, you're gonna see those things start to bend and do everything else. Full skin underbelly, and it's a true full skin underbelly that runs front to back, tip to tail. Outside here, we have our nice little wave tamers. This really, as small as this feature is, it keeps everyone in the boat dry. This boat handles so well in the water. You saw some of the video of that. And as you turn this boat, it actually knocks the water down to keep people dry. That way the spray's not coming up over in the seats, getting everybody wet, because that's what you don't want as you're cruising around. As we come to the back of the boat, again, 23-foot boat. Everything you see as a weld here is an independently chambered. So there's actually a baffle inside this pontoon. We use a thicker gauge aluminum. It's a .090 wall aluminum, which is thicker than most people in the industry do. It's also a 26-inch pontoon. On this boat they have right here, there's 3 pontoons. It's a tri-toon. All 3 pontoons are 26 inches, all at the same size, and they're the same level across. But everywhere on our pontoons that there's a weld, there's a baffle. And the nice thing about that is it's independently chambered. If you do run over a rock or something that bangs one pontoon in, it won't fill with water to hold pontoon, so you got some safety there. So, a couple cool features about the Barletta, the L class that are standard. Pop-up cleats, just a nice little feature, keeps it down when you're not using it. That way you're not banging your toes on it. You need it, you pop it up, it's very usable and friendly. Another nice thing is we talked on the aft deck about the fender holders, the bumpers, fenders, whatever you want to call them. You store them right here. The nice thing here, you got these easy clip removable things. You tie these little clips on, you tie it once, and guess what? When you tell your friend to tie your fender up for you and they don't tie it right and it falls off in the water, you don't need to do that anymore. You just clip it in, clip it out. Very nice. Once you tie it, you never have to mess with it again. One of the things about the Barletta L class that we talk about, our L and E class, that's very important to us as far as performance and handling, is 26-inch pontoons we talked about. Very sturdy in the water, gives you a lot of stability in the water. Nice thing though is you don't want to offset that with no handling. So what we have here is dual stage lifting strakes. If you look here, most pontoons will have a small triangle that comes out. It's a very simple thing. This is like the airplane wing. This gets your boat up on plane. It gives you handling as you try to turn. And we have a dual stage lifting strake that gives you actually 2 levels of lift and 2 levels as you're turning this boat to actually get it to actually perform and handle. It really tightens up and locks into the water. So this boat turns on a dime. Truly drives like a fiberglass V-hull boat on a pontoon with all the luxury you have up here. Transducer for your Simrad, very heavy, sturdy, good welds. You can see on the transducer box, this boat has underwater lights. But again, everything that we designed, the shape of the motor pan, everything that we've done with this boat is meant to get water moving away from the engine. So when we use these big heavy engines, these 300, 400 horsepower engines, you want as much performance as you can get. So everything about this boat is meant to get performance as we turn and get straight line water coming back to the engine, to the prop, so you get better performance.